Hey, this is a little story. Let me just get my headphones so it can hear me. This is a little story of a boy who got lost in a portrait of himself. And not in an narcissistic way, but in a scared way. I was watching some YouTube videos last night in my free time, and I came across a message from somebody, and she took me through like a bunch of words of encouragement and the stuff like that. But she ended up reminding me of who I am at my core, which is a very expansive and strange energy that I looked in the mirror and I didn't like what I saw because other people were telling me, you can't be this. You're not allowed to be this. You're not allowed to experience this. You're not allowed to have this. This is too much. You're too much. You're way too much. And what it was is I closed my eyes and I imagined approaching a mirror. I looked into the mirror and out of my face emerged visuals and a painting and expression of colors, and it enveloped itself and it became a flower, it became a geometrical language. And when I was a kid, I tried to share this truth with people, and I tried to share my consciousness with people and tried to show people that it was a very good thing to be like this and to be a visual being, and they understood none of it, and it shocked me to my core. So I needed to hide this side of me. So there's two Cales. There's one Cale who felt very misunderstood and he held onto a massive weight. And then there's me, the Cale that pushes this Cale away, not being able to handle integrating him. And when I get close to the door in order to step through it, which I know would change my life, and you'll be able to see when I do step through this door because I will be in places unimaginable in life. But carrying this weight, I've come to love this boy, to love my other self, who I also always saw as a trickster. I always saw him as somebody who would want to destroy my life. And when I snap into acting as him, or he quote unquote terrorizes some aspect of my journey, I realize he's a scared little boy, just as scared as I am of seeing what I'm capable of. The magic, this thing that I'm not sure exists in these other people that seem to deny it just as much as I do now that I see it from their perspective. As soon as I started denying it, I started having vivid hallucinations and fears manifest into my reality, like spiders all over the walls and floor. This is when I was 6 years old or so, 8 years old. Whereas when I was a kid, I used to pick up huntsman spiders in Australia, and I used to carry them to my mum and say, look at this, look at this. This thing's beautiful. And I lost that as I got older, because I started becoming fearful of spiders, so scared of them. I used to climb trees and jump off them, and I used to get high up on the roof and just imagine how high I could get. To this day, I'm scared of heights because the courageous boy is the one I deny. I got so close to opening that door last night that I saw myself peering over the other side and thinking, I can do it, I can do it. My visuals started getting more intense. In the corner of the room, puzzles emerging, opening up, but they're solving themselves, and I'm morphing and changing into it. But can I get past the idea that I'm limited and that I'm unable to feel myself fully like I used to? It's not that I think people are right about me in limiting me. It's that I feel that my limitlessness and my limitless self and my unlimited mind is scary. It's a place not to be explored. And I know when I step through that door, I am no longer insane. And insanity is the only thing that keeps me believing me to be limited. Insanity is the only thing keeping me believing that I am insane enough to be sane. But in the unlimited, where every pathway is infinite and every perception is infinite and every glance at some inanimate object is infinitely going in and out of itself, infinitely forever. It's a place that I am scared of dwelling, because if I dwell there, I can never come back. I have always been this person, and stuffing this person down, I'm either going to live like this forever or I'm going to live like that forever. I love you, Cale.